Okay, so this is the current situation. We've got this one which is missing a shelf, so we need to get an extra shelf, and then we've just filled in with that for now. And then we've got this one with the cupboard doors at the bottom. So the plan is to put that one in the middle and then get another Billy bookcase to go on this side. We do know that there will be a little bit of a gap on either side, but I'm okay with that. We can handle that. So that's how it's looking at the moment.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds, because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. I can see the sun staring at you when you make that smile. I'm moving closer to you now. I can't get close enough somehow. And I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. I don't need anybody, I don't need anybody else. No one will ever take me, no one will ever take me away from you. I promise I will hold on to you. I don't know what I'd do without you. Without you.
Okay, so it's the next day. I was hoping to film this yesterday, but I just didn't get around to it with the children being off school and things. But right now Ryan's at football, so I've got my purchases here, and I know you will like to see what I got, so I'm just going to pull them out. The first one that I got is a Francine Rivers book. If you know me, you know that I love Francine Rivers. I only discovered her, I think it was last year or the year before, and I actually have this one, which is called A Lineage of Grace, which is about female characters in the Bible. So this one has Tamar, Rahab, Ruth, Bathsheba, and Mary, and it kind of fictionalizes their stories. It sticks to biblical truths about these women, but Francine's added to it and made it more interesting so that you can really kind of experience what these ladies went through. So I assume that this one is similar, but this one is about men in the Bible. So the men that I talked about in this book is Aaron, Caleb, Jonathan, Amos, and Silas. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this one because I absolutely loved Lineage of Grace. It really made me think about these women and what they'd gone through in the Bible, where the Bible might only have a chapter or a few sentences about them. So looking forward to getting into this one, and it's a nice chunky book too. I really like chunkier books. And then while we're on the theme of Francine Rivers, I also got this one, which is called A Voice in the Wind, A Mark of the Lion, Book 1. So this book is set in 4 different places: Jerusalem, Germania, Rome, and Ephesus. And sometimes I just really fancy a good fiction book. I read an awful lot of kind of Christian lifestyle or Bible study type books, so every now and then I just really crave some fiction. And I do have a lot of non-Christian fiction books as well, which I enjoy, but sometimes I just want to read a really good Christian fiction book. So that's what this one is. And I believe that this is about Esther, but they used the name Hadassah, which I think was Esther's second kind of name that she went by. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. I love the story of Esther, so it'll be so nice to kind of read about her in more of a fictional way. So I will let you know about these books and if I recommend them after I've read them. This is just a haul. Please don't take this that I'm recommending these books, because sometimes I've done hauls and I know people have gone out and bought books, and then when I've actually started reading them, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is not a recommendation. So just be aware of that. These are not recommendations. It's just a haul of what I've bought. So my mum actually spotted this one. I'm very interested in any kind of parenting books, and this one is called Left to Their Own Devices, ? And as you know, technology has kind of taken over our world. It's everywhere. Most of us go everywhere with our smartphones and things, so I'm always conscious of how much technology my children are being exposed to. Even though I say that, they're still exposed to way more than I would like. So this one's called Left to Their Own Devices, ? It was half price, so it's supposed to be £10 and we got it for £5. But when I've looked at the publishing date, it was published in 2017, so that's probably why it's half price. Like, it's not the most up to date. So these are the chapters if you are interested. It's only a short book, 137 pages, and a lot of them are kind of pictured pages as well. So I imagine I'll finish this one pretty quick. Then along the same lines, I picked up this book by Tony Renke, which is called God, Technology and the Christian Life. The cover kind of jumped out at me, to be honest with you. I thought it was such a beautiful cover. I've seen this one around, I think it's about a year old, and from what I've heard, it's a really good read, kind of about, yes, we have all this big technology and it's all amazing and wow, 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 but we also have a big God who is infinitely bigger and always in control. So yes, we have technology and it's getting scary with AI and stuff, but let's not forget who is in control here and who's allowing this technology to happen. So that kind of puts my mind at ease a little bit about AI and things. Just, if that freaks you out, just remember that God's in control and he's allowing all this to happen. So there's a reason behind it. And I think this book kind of goes through God's relationship with technology and how he's used it and that type of stuff, but I could be totally wrong, so I will let you know once I've read this. I'll do kind of a summer reads video or something like that. But the blurb says, from smartphones to self-driving cars to space travel, new technologies can inspire us, but the breakneck pace of change can also frighten us. So how do Christians walk by faith through the innovations of Silicon Valley? And how does God relate to our most powerful innovators? To build a biblical theology of technology, journalist and tech optimist Tony Renke examines 9 key texts from Scripture to show how the world's discoveries are divinely orchestrated. So yeah, orchestrated by God. So I am looking forward to reading this one. I like the feel of this book too. It's like a nice, just feels nice. I'm going to add these to my bookshelf. So we are making progress with these shelves. This one behind me at the moment is just decorative, and I have my notebooks at the top that I'm using all of the time, and then you can see we've still got, I think there's 3 blank shelves here ready to fill up with more books. I don't know, I'm thinking of doing a TBR shelf. If, just in case you don't know, TBR is a to be read shelf. Because I do still have quite a lot of books that I haven't read yet, so I'm thinking about doing that, but I'll probably set that all up as a different video. And a few of you have requested that I do a bookshelf tour, kind of going through all of my books, so I'll either do that as 2 videos or as 1 video. So for now, I'm just going to plonk these on here because they are my to be read. Let me just show you what it's looking like at the moment, actually. I'll move back a bit. Ignore the chair I've just been sitting, but so this is how we've got it set up at the moment, and this is the one with the cupboards in the middle. I don't know if you can see, but this one is the new one and it is considerably whiter than the other 2. They've obviously aged a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see the difference, but that's okay, it doesn't bother me too much. I've just added kind of some hanging plants, and this is where the gap was, so I've just popped this plant in here just to kind of disguise that a little bit, but it definitely makes this room just feel so much cozier. So this is our dining room, and we do have an office where where the computer is and where I get my makeup on and things in the morning, but for some reason we both prefer, me and my husband both prefer to sit at this table. I think it's because we've got this big window behind us and it just lets in a lot of natural light, so this room's just a lot more pleasant to work in. But if you've got any ideas of how best to organise these shelves or anything we can kind of put decoratively up here, or do I need decoration up there? I don't know. The ceilings, it's not much of a gap. Let me know your ideas and your thoughts. Lots of space to grow and add books to, which is very exciting. I am going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a bit of a mishmash of hopping to IKEA and building bookshelves and things, but they are now done. So if you have any ideas, like I say, of how we can better these shelves, please let me know in the comments. And please don't forget to subscribe and like this video so that you don't miss out on any future ones. And I will see you next time. Bye!
So keep me in your sight, 'cause I can